I'm Mahalia Witter-Marathieu, and I'm the owner and president of Casita Brewing Company here in Wilson. I was born in the Philippines, and then we lived in Florida for a while, but I pretty much grew up in Wilson. I went to Margaret Hearn Elementary and Forest Hills Middle School, and I graduated from Hunt. I was able to get enough scholarships to go to ECU for free, and I graduated there in 2003 and thought I was going to become a famous writer. Tried to do that for a while, and then I ended up becoming a teacher. I really love being a teacher. I love working with people. I love working with kids. And so being a teacher allowed me to help people, and also it gave me a chance to pass on my love for writing in the English language. And then I met the next love in my life, which was my husband, and that kind of changed my career path forever. I met my husband in 2006 when I was still pretty young in my teaching game, and I was very passionate about it and on fire about it. And if you meet teachers, you know that teachers are passionate about what they do. But it's hard to find people in other career paths that have that same level of passion. So when I met my husband, the first thing that really struck me about him was how passionate he was about making beer. I had never met somebody who didn't work as a teacher who had the same level of passion about what they did as I did. And so through him, I got to learn about the craft beer industry and go to different festivals, and we kind of traveled the world doing this job. Slowly over time, it just started to take over more and more of our lives. And while I really loved teaching, this career path gave us the opportunity to start our own business. And when that opportunity arose, it was something that we couldn't say no to. And it was one of those things where we really needed all hands on deck, and so slowly over time, I just became a beer boss. Through the pathway of the business, I was able to fulfill my childhood dream of becoming a little bit of a philanthropist. So through our business, we are able to help fundraise for different nonprofits. And that part of our business really fulfills me more than any of the other parts. Just getting to see the way that all the different nonprofit groups in our community work together to cover everyone. There's so many different people looking after different segments of the population that when you get to work with a lot of different groups, you see how they kind of work together to cover the whole community. So that part of my job is extremely special to me, and it really fulfills me. So when I was a teacher, one piece of advice that I gave to all of my high school seniors is that when you're planning for the future, you've got to create for yourself a plan web. So my fault when I was that age is that I had such a singular focus that I, in some ways, wasted a lot of time, trying to pursue this linear path, when if I had given myself more freedom and explored more options in a more web-like way instead of just a straight line, then I think I could have had a little bit of an easier road. So I would recommend to any student who's thinking about their future, don't just pursue one singular thing. I would say when you think about your future, imagine the different kinds of futures that you could have, because not too many people find themselves on a road that's completely straight. And while you're thinking about your future, don't be so focused on that one goal that you miss out on opportunities to work with other people or explore different paths. One opportunity that I had when I was in school was there was one of my professors who spent her summers in France writing poetry, and I was like, I don't think I would like France, or I don't really want to be a poet, so I don't want to explore this opportunity. But sometimes in life I kick myself for not giving myself that chance to, see what that summer in France would have had to offer. As you're going through life, I would just remind you to keep plugged into your community and look for ways that you can help and be open to receiving help from other people. Stay open to different opportunities because you don't know what could make you happy, and you never know where you could find happiness. It could be in a very unexpected place.